Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, you will learn about some of the key mistakes auditors make when doing inventory observations. Rated 5 out of 5 stars by the AICPA.
Good afternoon, guys. How are you?
I'm Matthew.
I'm Andrew. I'm the office manager here.
Hi, I'm also Matt.
Also Matthew.
All right,
It's great to meet you guys. Welcome, first of all.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm thinking I was going to give you guys a quick walkthrough of the office so you can get a feel for what you're going to be looking at today.
That'd be great.
If you have any questions along the way, please don't hesitate to ask me. We're here to help you guys out. So
Great. All right. Well, let's get started.
all right. After you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right here to your right, we have our inventory room. This is where we keep all of our supplies. We have our workroom back here where most of our employees work, and the conference room over here. So if you have any questions about finding anything, please let me know.
I think we're all set.
All right.
We're just going to go ahead and get started in the main room, all right?
Okay, great. All right.
Let's start with these.
What did the auditors miss before starting to count inventory? The auditors should have requested a listing of the inventory so they can compare their observation to what the client says they have.
Follow me up here on your right. We have our main inventory room. The one room past this is our workroom where most of our employees work, and the conference room is over here. If you guys need to talk aside from the office, if you need anything, please let me know.
Actually, can we have a listing of your inventory so we can compare it to what you have in stock?
Right. I almost forgot about that. If you look over here, I have a listing for each of you guys. If you need anything else, don't hesitate to ask.
Awesome.
Great. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started then.
All right, great. Thank you.
Okay, so start at the top of the list.
Okay, this is our receiving area. Right here we have Mark. He's in charge of all of receiving and the inventory, so if you have any questions, he's the guy to go to for that.
Hey, Mark.
These are the auditors.
I'm Matthew. Nice to meet you. Are you ready to head back up and start your stuff? Okay. Nice to meet you, Mark.
Nice to meet you guys.
What should the auditors have done? The auditors should have requested a list of what the client has title to that is currently in transit so they can verify the existence of that inventory upon delivery.
Alright guys, this is our receiving area. This is Mark. He's in charge of all of our receiving and inventory. If you have any questions about anything related to that, he's the guy to go to. Mark, is anyone else here?
Mark, I'm Matthew. Hi, Mark. Awesome, Matt. Nice to meet you. Do you have any goods in transit or anything that you're entitled to that you're coming in into soon?
Yeah, actually, this right here, you're supposed to get later today.
Okay. Do you think you can get a copy of that?
Yeah, actually, they'll be copying the numbers right now.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you guys.
Okay, and as I was telling you earlier, this is where we keep all of our paper inventory.
Okay, so is this all your paper inventory?
This is all the paper inventory that we do not currently have in printers, copiers in the office.
Okay, and all right, just give me a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What did the auditor miss? Not only should the auditor count how many boxes of paper there are, he should sample some of the boxes to make sure they are filled with paper.
Okay, and as I was telling you before, this is where we keep all of our paper inventory.
Is this where you keep all of your paper inventory?
This is where all of our inventory is that is not kept in the printers and copiers at this time.
Okay, so do you know if all these are full?
To my knowledge, all these boxes should be full.
Okay, well, you mind if I take a sample of a couple of these?
No, that would be great.
Let's take a look at, say, this one, this one, this one.
Okay. Hope you get those down.
Thank you. Want to just grab them all now?
Yeah, that would be easiest. This was one of them, correct?
Yeah.
one ream of paper is missing from this one.
Okay.
And it's supposed to have, let's see, look like 10 reams per box. So it's about 10 reams per box, and this one's missing one. So this one only has 9.
Okay. I'm not sure why that happened like that.
It's like this one's missing almost half, if not more. Let's see. This one is also supposed to hold 10, it looks like, and it's only got 4 in there.
Okay.
These are 2 different kinds of providers. Let's at least make sure the box sizes, they look about the same. So.
Okay. I'll have to check my inventory price list to make sure that we bought these at this similar market price.
Okay. Alright, this one is full. Let's make sure we've got our count of what a full one is exactly. We got 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like 10 in this one.
Okay.
And then each ream is on the box. I believe it says, what is it, 100 sheets or 5,000 sheets per box.
Okay.
Alright, so looks like we might have to do some more testing on these.
Okay, this is where we keep all of our inventory for the most part. Everything is kept in this supply room.
Okay, so have you set aside anything for the days that we get an accurate count of?
As far as I know, everything has been set aside. Thank you. Yep.
What is the problem with taking supplies out of the supply closet? Taking supplies from the supply closet could result in an inaccurate count of inventory.
Okay, and this is our main inventory supply room. This is where we keep almost all of our inventory.
Okay, do you have anything set aside for the day so that we can get an accurate count of
To
what's
my
in here?
knowledge, yes. Oh, Mark, are you looking for some supplies?
Yes, I was.
We have set apart everything that you need for today because we're under audit, so the auditors
Oh,
need to get an accurate
okay.
count of everything in here. So if you go to the table to your right,
Okay.
all of your supplies
Thank
will be
you.
there. You're welcome.
Alright, great. I'm glad that we've got that covered. I noticed firsthand that previously we were counting all the paper in the other room where you stored your
Right.
paper.
Right.
I'm noticing that you've got a lot of paper stored up here also. I thought that
Oh,
that
of
was the only
course.
paper that was there.
Right. We keep all of our colored paper in this room, just to the matter that there's not as much volume as the plain white paper. Due to the fact that we have several boxes of white paper, we need to put it in a room aside. Our colored paper, we don't keep as in much supply, so we designate a shelf in here for all of our colored paper.
Alright, sounds great. What do you got?
6.
6. What's your total number out there?
Oh, we have 3 orange, 2 blue,
That's-
5.
Let's just put this in total.
Oh, 15 total.
Okay, that's good.
What is the auditor doing incorrectly? The auditor should be paying attention to the clerk's counting of inventory to understand how he is keeping track of what has been counted. By not paying attention, the auditor may fail to discover if the client provides an incorrect total.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 orange. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blue.
Alright, so are you trying to tag all of these for counting?
Yeah, I'm counting each individual color, and then I'm tagging each individual color, and then I'm writing down how many of each color we have.
Okay, I'd just like to point out too that as far as tagging goes, you missed these 2 yellow ones, just
okay.
to make sure you get your numbers
Thank
right
you.
there.
Change that from a 3 to a 5.
So with the room in the other place, and this one, which is your main inventory storage, this
Right.
is all the inventory you have in the building, right?
Yes, this is our main room, and like I said before, we keep our white paper down the hall, but besides that, everything is kept in those 2 rooms.
Okay, sounds good.
What could the auditor have done better to prevent this? The auditor should take more thorough notes during his initial walkthrough so he has a better understanding of all locations containing inventory.
We know we started in the other room. We counted the stacks of paper, and this is your main inventory storage area. Is there anywhere else in the building that you might have some inventory?
No, to my knowledge, these are the only two locations that we keep at the down the hall and in this room.
Okay, well, you remember when we did our walkthrough earlier, I did notice that in the room next to us, on some shelves, you stored some things.
That's right. That's right. We do keep some things back there for convenience. We can take a look at
Sorry
some
about
of
the
these
confusion
things.
back there. I completely
No
forgot
problem.
that we keep some things back here. But we do keep some of our color paper back here for convenience for our employees. And we also keep some envelopes up here as well. It's easier for our employees when they're working on the computers to just grab them from these shelves and continue their work.
Okay. I noticed when you're doing your count in the other rooms, you're using a tag system. I
Correct.
noticed that some of these things, like the envelopes and these paper reels,
Okay.
they're were they tagged and counted in the inventory?
I think Mark, the guy who's been doing my inventory counting, must have forgotten about these. So I will grab him and we will make sure that they are included in our inventory count.
All right, that sounds great. Thanks. All right. Well, I'm done in here. My partner's already waiting for me at lunch. I'm gonna go meet him there.
Okay, great.
Be back in half hour, something like that, and then I'll go finish up the other room.
Okay, sounds great. We'll see you then.
All right, I'll see you then.
He's gone. He's gone.
What major mistake did the auditor just make, and what effect would it have on the inventory count? The auditor left without securing the inventory already counted. This allows for the opportunity for the client to move inventory already counted to one that has yet to be counted. This would result in inventory being counted twice and overstated.
Oh, hey, how was your
Hey
lunch?
guys, how's it going? Lunch was good.
What's next on the?
I'm gonna finish counting up the back room here if you don't mind.
Okay, that's great.
Let's see. You just start from the bottom.
Okay.
One, two. You just cut it, I guess.
The auditors should have done
1, 2, 5. Okay. All right. Well, I'm all done in this room. I'm about to go head out and grab some lunch.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna go check in with my partner real quick.
All right.
Don't mind.
Sounds good.
Hey Matt.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm about to go grab some lunch. Do you mind just keeping an eye on my room while I'm gone?
No, that's fine. No.
All right,
Where are you
thanks.
going?
I'm gonna go Taco Bell.
Oh, that's always a good choice. Yeah.
All right, we'll
I'll
be
see
back
you.
in a little bit.
I'll see you.
inventory observation key points. Conduct a walkthrough with the client. Obtain a listing of inventory from client. Inquire about goods in transit. Use professional skepticism when observing inventory examples, sampling boxes of paper and not just counting. Make sure client has set aside inventory that will be used that day. Observe the client when counting inventory. Inquire about other places inventory is kept. Maintain control over inventory being counted.